Girls, I'm a big fat idiot. Listen to me. I just went live on my profile instead of the group. So I'm going to do it again in here and probably just delete that one because they don't get that stuff. They need to be in here to get all the goods. So here we go again. I titled this Smart Choices, Not Sacrifices, 5 Ways to Stay Satisfied and Lose Weight Effectively. Because the question I posed yesterday was this. Do you have to stay hungry and feel a little bit deprived in order to lose weight? Is that just part of the process? And we had a great discussion about that. Some were like, I don't know. Some got the answer right. So listen, if you grew up dieting and you know exactly what I mean when you say you're starving, if you are on a diet now and you know how I feel about diets, if you are off your diet because you're sick of being hungry, this is for you, because by the end of this video, girl, you are going to know exactly how to not be hungry while you are trying to lose weight, exactly how to eat what you want. You know, you're never going to not eat chocolate the rest of your life and still lose weight. So let's go. The lie, the big fat lie, again, is that if you are lean, you are hungry. If you are trying to lose weight, you are deprived and starving yourself. The truth is always the opposite. The truth is this. You listen to me, in order to lose weight, you cannot deprive yourself and you cannot live in a state of starvation because, and here's the why, it is not sustainable to do that. Absolutely not sustainable. You're never going to live the rest of your life eating only 800 calories and never eating chocolate. And eventually you'll get to a point where you're like, screw this, I'm done. And then, my girl, you know that you've entered the binge restriction cycle, right? So it's not sustainable. Number 2, there are health risks involved. Like if you're starving all the time, you're also flat out malnourished. Your body is not getting, there are medical diets. There's all kinds of things where you can get a doctor to prescribe 800 calories a day for you. And these girls, I know them. They walk around dizzy. I had a girl pass out and they're not allowed to exercise. That is a health risk. You're not nourished, you are walking around dizzy, and that's not good. So it's not sustainable, it is not healthy. Number 3, why is it important to not be starving all the time? There's a huge stressful psychological impact to being stressed out and irritable all day long. It's bad for relationships, it's bad for your own mental health. And finally, quality of life. Ain't nobody on a diet that's having a great life, right? So if you are dieting, you are likely very unhappy because you haven't had the things that you love, like chocolate and pizza and ice cream and pasta, all the amazing food. But you're also you don't feel good. Okay. So that's the why. Again, girls, if you're just coming on, I went live on accident on my profile instead of here. So I'm doing a recap and late. I apologize. I'm learning. So how do you stay full and still lose weight? Number 1, prioritize protein. So protein takes longer to digest, and one of the roles it plays is to keep insulin level right here. So when the insulin level spikes and drops, like when you dump sugar in and then it plummets, that's when your body gets the signal to hang on to weight because it doesn't know what's going on. Like, she's going to starve me in a minute, right? So protein keeps it level. The second thing that I want you to really focus on to not starve is fiber. Same thing. Fiber takes longer to digest and keeps your insulin level, which means you're not starving. When you're starving, what you're feeling is a dropped insulin level. So fiber and protein. Practically too, and the third one, and then I'll say something, is fat. So healthy fats like olive oil and olives and nuts and seeds and avocados also are an excellent way to stay sated while you're trying to lose weight. But be careful because fats are very high calorie. You can gain weight eating healthy fats in a jiffy. So now, practically, why are those three things keeping you full longer? We discussed the science of insulin, but logically, they just sit heavier. They take longer to digest, so your tummy, your actual stomach is full. So that's just a practicality of it. Finally, the last two things on how to stay full longer is hydration. Very often, your body will mix up thirst with hunger. So I used to think that I was craving ice cream and that I was craving cereal. Cereal's my thing, I used to say. I was thirsty. So really pay attention to those. Like, am I hydrated when you're craving things that are wet? I'm not kidding. Also, practically, just being full of water keeps your tummy full. So if you know that you've had enough calories and then you're not truly hungry, drinking a hot beverage, a warm beverage can make you feel full. And you're like, oh, I wasn't hungry, I'm fine. And then finally, slow the heck down. We eat too fast. And what happens is that our brains and our stomachs can't connect, and you're not even able to really sense your hunger cues. So when you slow down, and there are some practices that teach you to actually push the plate away, put your fork down for a minute, you have a moment to really enjoy your food and to really go, oh, you know what? I think I'm full. I don't want any more. So slow down. So those are the 5 hows. Prioritize protein, add fiber-rich foods, healthy fats in moderation, hydration, and eat mindfully. That's how you stay full and still lose weight. Now, a word on portion control, because sometimes, most of the time, clearly, you might be eating clean and you're still hungry and you're like, what's the deal? You're just not eating enough. So I have made a guide, and this is your first call to action. And it's too much to go over here, but I've explained how to determine what your portions should be. It's the plate method for my girls that already are with me. It is the plate method, and then also the hand method. And it's just a way for you to know. The question I get all the time is, how much am I supposed to eat? And honestly, I think you'll be surprised. Very often, my girls, who are all chronic dieters until I get them, are all saying, I don't know if I can eat this much of the right things. So, and you'll be surprised what you're under eating and what you're overeating. So if you want that portion guide, put portion guide in the comments and I'll zip it over to you. It's beautiful. If you want something more meticulous, where you are counting macros, I can put macros down there and I'll tell you how you can get that done. So finally, in conclusion, a quick video today because I've done it twice. I can't believe I went to my profile and hit the wrong button and they got it for free. So anyway, is it necessary to be hungry all the time and deprived while you're trying to lose weight? Absolutely not. In fact, it will inhibit weight loss. So it is necessary, girls, for you to stay full while you're trying to lose weight so that your insulin level stays here, you don't lose your dang mind, and you can still enjoy your life. Because listen, if those 3 things aren't happening, if your insulin level is plummeting and back up and plummeting, if you are psychologically being damaged by the idea that, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that, and I just have to get through this part, dieting. And then if your life is sucky because you haven't had chocolate or you haven't, just had a great conversation with somebody because you're about to rip everyone's head off. So whatever it is, if you do not have the basic components for a happy life and a nourished body, then it's a no-go. So you are not to feel deprived. Now, the only thing that I'll say is this. I almost forgot to say it the first time I did this video. The only way you might feel deprived is if you are a binger. If you're somebody that is great at dieting until you are like, nah, forget it. And then you eat the whole gallon of ice cream, or the whole whatever of chocolate, or the entire pizza by yourself, you might feel deprived if now you can only have a taste or a piece of pizza or whatever it is. But are you deprived, really? No, you're not. We're just switching from binging, overindulgence into normal, healthy, queen adult, knowing what to do, disciplined life, right? So is it necessary to be starving or deprived while you're losing weight? Nope. It's necessary to not be. It's necessary to be full. It's necessary, if you want to lose weight, to eat what you love. It is necessary to enjoy your life. If it's robbing you of life, then it's out. So if you want that guide, let me know. It's going to help you. If you want anything else from me, DM me in the comments, and I'm your girl. So I'm proud of you. You guys are with me in here. There's a community in here that is so supportive of each other, and that's what it's all about. Is getting you off that dang crazy train, getting your body and your mind healthy and happy again. And I'm here for you. So have a great rest of your week. Sorry I screwed up, and we'll chat soon. See ya. Bye.